We live now.
All right, good. Let him wait, motherfucker. Let him wait. I gotta figure out how to do this, dude. It's been a minute. Damn, I've been gone doing shit. I've been doing the Onyx podcast. I've been neglecting my own shit, and I'm like, God damn, I gotta do this. But then I come back and I got you. I got one Friday and Saturday and Sunday.
Who you got Friday?
Friday I got a boy named Alex Nestor, fan favorite.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one's you're my 249, and that one's gonna be my 250. Yeah, that one's my 250.
Sick.
Yeah,
sick. I remember I listened to a couple episodes with Nestor on it.
Yeah, that's
back on Bullhorn.
Oh yeah, it's crazy. Like people would call in and everything. All right, you ready?
Let's get it.
What up? What up? What up? We back. And today, we even got that Tomas in the building. Can you believe it or not? We'll probably have a snowstorm now. You guys won't be able to leave because he actually showed up for work.
I got invited back for work. So
he did. But I definitely appreciate you, Tomas. You're back.
Thank you.
So today's guest, the one and only Mr. Ty Barker. We go way back. I used to change this kid's diapers. No, not really. I'm just kidding. But we do go back a long time. What do you say, Ty? How long?
I mean, that's the thing. I mean, our families have
known each other forever.
Yeah. I know my grandpa and your dad knew each other well, you know. So our families go way back. I mean, I don't even know, man. You were definitely in high school. I started wrestling.
You were a young
Pee
Wee wrestler, and I remember you wearing the little North Platte freestyle singlets.
Yeah, that was back when the practice was still over at the Armory.
You remember those days?
Yeah, by the Legion Field.
Yep. Yeah, I remember all those things. But I mean, to me, that's when it was good, though. That's when North Platte had a squad. But saying that we grew up together and that now we kind of come back into this whole fight game, how it kind of took us out of North Platte into Colorado. You had a career in MMA and now you help coach, and now we also do commentating together for Russ Jones MCF, right?
Yeah.
And that's been kind of fun, right? This last time, well, so we also got to tell somebody this. We also got to tell all the North Platte people, I'm popping Ty's little cherry because this is his first podcast. So He's doing a good job already. He ain't failing up because you know why?
I knocked the dust off that one.
You know what I mean? I'm telling you can't go wrong here.
Facts.
You can't. But anyway, so we do some commentating with MCF with Russ. How was that with your first experience?
It was a blast, man. That's a thing. I mean, pop the cherry here, pop the cherry at the MCF fights for that as well, and that was a great experience, and it's something that I've been wanting to do and get into for the longest time since I kind of decided to quit fighting and do more coaching, So the opportunity arose, and I made sure to seize it at my best and have fun with it. I knew that you and I'd be good on the mic together, So it was a blast, man.
Did the wife listen to it? Did you? Were we a bunch of knuckleheads?
No, I loved it.
Yo, see that? That's a good line right there. That's it. My wife would be like, "Dude, you're retarded."
No, man.
She'd be like, "You need to quit drinking." But that's cool. I'm glad. Well, I honestly thought we had a great time doing the commentating, but I wanted to, before we talk about that MCF and everything about us commentating, how people can watch the fights and order them, everything. I kind of want to dive into you because you have an interesting story that I always found attractive, and I always think like how you overcome things. You know what I mean? Like that's how I think is probably the best thing about I can say it is like what you've done in your career, and then what you have, and then what you're doing now, and just is life. And not everybody thinks like, oh man, life's easy, be an MMA fighter, do this and that, and you get to become a Justin Gaethje, Conor McGregor.
Right.
That's that 1 fucking percent, right?
Yeah, exactly.
And like I get to work with a lot of guys that come in and they got great talent and they're really want to chase their dream. But even myself, like I was lucky enough to make it to a certain level, but that's it, and I was supposed to be rich and I was supposed to be made it. I was supposed to do everything, but that wasn't the case, Probably broker because I just invested my whole to train and do everything and fight, and it just came to a point where I was like, dude, I gotta have a coming to moment with Jesus and be like, dude, I gotta figure some shit out,
Yeah.
And so like from you, why did you start mixed martial arts? Why did you start fighting?
You, dog.
Huh?
You.
Come on.
No, straight up. I mean, like that's the honest to God truth, man. I mean, you got me into martial arts. That's something that I mean, as far as like role models and everything, like, dude, that was you growing up. I mean, as far as wrestling, and then you started getting into martial arts, I started blowing up. I mean, that was the thing that made me want to dive into it.
Yeah.
Anthony Cox back in the day, he was big into it. He was about a year older than me.
He was there a long time with me. He was there doing all of it. There was a whole crew of us back there, but like honestly, it means a lot to me that you said that, but like to me, it was just like, hey, if I can do it, anybody can do it. Right. It's not easy, right? But there's some sacrificing.
Yeah. And I mean,
be willing to be broke. And Erica goes, yeah, I can understand that shit, right?
Yeah. She knows.
She's a real one because my wife knows everything too about it all. It's hard.
No, for sure. I mean, I would say Kelly as well. He had a big influence at a certain time in my life as far as like getting more serious into training, which I mean at that time of my life, serious into training wasn't what it should have been. You know what I mean? But
what do you mean by that? Do you think if you would have took different training routes, or you should have went a different path and been like, maybe this isn't really for me?
Definitely a different path more than anything, man, because like when I took my first fight, I mean, I was probably at my worst as far as like doing a lot of pills, opiates, like downers, so
no shit.
Yeah, man. I was in a dark place in life, I mean, Erica and I, we had just gotten together. And then that's the thing. I mean, she got together with me at the darkest time of my life. You know what I mean? So it was really just laziness and not holding myself accountable, and obviously like being kind of under those types of things. Like it's tough. Like you're not going to be able to have any sort of emotion. Like you're not going to be able to be anything if you're doing those on a consistent basis, So,
well, to be quite honest with you, if you do anything too much, it's just, you ain't going to be worth the shit.
No,
right?
Facts.
No matter what it is.
Yeah.
Right. No matter what it is.
Yeah.
I mean, it could be, girls, drugs, caffeine, for Christ's sake. You know what I mean? It could be, there's an addiction for everything, and it's too much is also too much. Steroids. Yeah. Everything, but everybody thinks, more is better and everything, but that's not the case, right?
No, for sure. So
let me ask you this, if you don't mind asking this. What got you into that? Why? Was it just because of depression?
No, man.
Or were you curious?
I had a big knee surgery back when I was about a junior in high school. And I was probably given a little too many painkillers, and they should have gave me. And then, I mean, from there, I hung out in high school with kind of an older group. So, I mean, as far as like access to the things, like it was the demand was always there, and the opportunity was always there. So, I mean, I was doing it nonstop, and really. One of the biggest things was Erica. She got us UFC tickets to go watch Thatch and Benson Henderson at the First Bank.
Yeah, I was there.
It was for it was for Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
So she got us tickets for that. We came out here, fell in love with the area, and really just decided to move out here. And I was going to try and train out here and everything, and kind of try and get settled in and find a gym, and
I kind of remember that, Eric, because I remember you hitting me up and saying, "Hey, where should I train?"
Yeah. And I mean, it's funny because I was a fucking nobody coming out of North Platte, Nebraska. Yeah. You know what I mean, dude? An absolute nobody. So I get here and it was crazy because I just happened to message Neil Magny on Facebook. And I was like, hey, I mean, I was messaging everybody. Like I hit up you. I mean, I hit up so many people just reaching out. And I hit up Neil Magny and asked him about getting into Muscle Farm. And he's like, yeah, come down and talk to us. Come talk to Coach, So went down, chatted with him, hit like a little 2-week trial. I mean, dude, I did not make it there that long because I was getting wrecked. My ass whooped.
I mean, you got to realize that was like the time Grudge split up and Muscle Farm started. So like you had TJ Dillashaw, you had
Joseph Benavidez.
Yeah, you had
Cody Sandhagen.
Corey Sandhagen's still there. Corey Sandhagen. You had that.
Cody Donovan was in there.
Everybody there now that's still irrelevant. You know, that's still fighting is still there.
Yeah.
But now they're all opening their own gyms now. Like Corey's getting ready to open his own gym.
Right. Yeah, I saw that.
And so that was like the cream of the crop right there. So don't act like it wasn't because I wasn't good enough. You just
it was I was in the room with some killers. You know what I mean? And like that was something that truly helped me. Not only as a martial artist, but as an individual, dude, because like I was able to see like the different lifestyles that they were living compared to what I was living. I was able to see what it
takes.
Yeah, what it takes and what you have to do, and dude, that Muscle Farm facility was so sick back in the day, dude. So I mean, the biggest thing, no matter how much I got my ass whooped there, loved every minute of it. And truly, it helped me to where I am now. You know what I mean? Because it was shortly after that where I just made that decision to get clean and really just make that next step. I mean, I talked to Erica about it, and I mean, I didn't go to rehab or nothing, Luke. Dude, and like I was at the point to where I was actually prescribed Suboxone, which is like technically like an opiate blocker, but like it still kind of messes you up, dude. Like it'll still mess you up. So
you got the shit down to the sides,
dude. It was bad. Yeah. It was bad.
He was almost to the point. He goes, "I got these cheeseburgers. I'll suck his dick."
Dude, it was bad.
It was that bad. Huh?
No, not that bad. That's crazy. That's crazy.
I was gonna say. I could find some pills around here. That's been a minute. No. I got married. That shit went away, dog.
No, sir. It was never like that.
But that's what I'm saying. So you didn't go to rehab. And I speak about this freely now because it's joking matter because I'm proud of you. Because not anybody can do this, Ty. Not everybody. And I say this in the nicest way. It wasn't just you doing that. It was the way you were brought up, probably.
Mm-hmm.
Your grandpa, your mom, just everybody. Just everybody that's been involved in your life has probably helped you overcome that big obstacle course.
No, for sure.
You know what I mean? Because that shit is no joke.
Yeah.
For anybody to do, and for you to do that is, I mean, almost a miracle.
It
with no fucking
truly
rehab, because you know how many people collapsed.
Oh, bro, Luke,
you probably get it, huh?
Bro, I legit, like, this is no exaggeration, and I know Erica will speak for this because I mean she was a big part of it. Like, it was like a 3-week, maybe 4-week thing where I did not see the light of day. I was locked in the house, and I shit you not, dude. Like, I would sleep in the bathtub. Because I mean, dude, I'm just cold sweating. I mean, the withdrawal symptoms and everything. Like, I just had to be in a hot bath, and I would literally sleep in a bath for like 8 to 10 hours.
Really?
And I mean, I was stuck on the toilet, dude. Like, I mean, dude, legit for like 4 weeks.
And
Probably,
you were
like-
probably like, what the hell did I get myself into?
It was wild, bro. It was wild. It was the worst thing ever. And I mean, it took so much time, you know, like a lot of people don't understand, like when you get so deep into it, dude, like, dude, the time it takes to recover. I mean, it was still like a year and a half later, and my armpits would still like sweat. I would still get those like weird
Really?
cold sweats and
Really?
like the small little like symptoms and stuff, dude. It was terrible. The amount of shirts I went through, bro, because I'm
Really?
just sweating nonstop. It was the worst.
Let me
but-
ask you this. At one of your lowest points, like were you just like the downers or just the painkillers? What would you like, this
Yeah.
a mixture of everything?
Yeah, no, mainly just the downers. I never really mess with like anything as far as uppers. Like I didn't really like it.
Really?
Yeah.
See, I'm such the opposite. Like I've never done cocaine,
Yeah,
and if I did that, I know I'd like it.
for sure.
I'm like, remember ephedrine back in the day? Like you can get like Thermidor, like when I had
Right.
a summer
Yeah.
with them,
Yeah.
like that shit was fucking gold to me.
Right.
Like energy drinks with the veteran, just like anything. Like I like caffeine and I like Adderall.
Mm-hmm.
Like shit, who got some? I'll take it. You know what I mean? Like that's
Yeah,
like I love the upper. I love being awake, and I'm just that kind of person.
for sure.
Like when I smoke weed, I'm just like, dude, I got to do it at night because I'm going to bed.
I'm the
I'm out.
opposite.
See, that's how Justin
I'm
is
the, I'm
too.
the opposite, bro. Like, I mean,
That's how Gaethje is, dude.
but I'm so sorry, Grandma, if you're watching this.
Damn it.
But I mean, like, but
Exposed.
before pads, before working out, you know, I mean,
That's how he is.
Yeah, like I don't
Sparring
do
session,
pre-workout
yeah.
or nothing like that, bro.
I couldn't even imagine doing that, dude. I could never imagine doing anything like that.
Right.
But that's how Justin is too. Like that's just different types of people.
Yeah,
Now, you know, I could definitely fucking drink a pot of coffee and I'll go fucking spar and I'll be fucking loving it.
right.
You know, I'll have to take a shit before I have to do it. But
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like that's my kind of high though. You know what I mean? Like I need that. So yeah, so it's so weird how people love, and it's weird how the body loves certain addictions,
Yeah.
right? You know, I mean, it's lately I didn't know I had an addiction for A5 Wagyu meat until I had a taste of it.
Bet.
And then I was like, I've had this all along. I married an A5 Wagyu meat. That's what I call my wife now. But I didn't know really what Wagyu is until, you know, I started coming to Justin's life and he started making money.
Right.
And he was like, dude, you got to have some of this. And I was like, what is this? He says, try it. Oh my God, dude. Dude, I could literally probably go tits up bankrupt and just eat that.
Yeah. I remember you guys talking about it on episode 2 about the Vegas trip.
dude.
And
It was
Trevor was all about it.
dude, that would like I hope somebody out there listening that's never had A5 Wagyu, you know, like a real or a Japanese meat marble. At least I hope one day they try it because or they get gifted or something, because to me, I think that is something that is something special. Like your mouth should actually, like, you know, God made this for us.
Right, for sure.
You know what I mean? Like, and fuck you vegans, because that's just bullshit. This is big shit.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
More for us. You know what I mean?
Yeah, y'all are tripping.
But like literally, it is literally something, and that's now the ongoing joke with me and my wife. I'm like, she's like, "What do you guys want to eat tonight?" And I'm like, "I want some A5." Joking.
She's like, you're buying.
Yeah, you're not getting that. It's like an 86 out of that motherfucking restaurant.
Yep. Yep.
But anyways, so that's cool. You overcame it because you're like, I can't be having this lifestyle and training.
Yeah, exactly.
So pretty much fighting saved your life, just like mine.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, fighting and her. That's for sure. And I
100%.
mean, obviously, I have a huge support system, dude. And like that's the thing. It's like anybody who is out there like struggling, like it's tough. Like riding alone, because when you're at that point, dude, like you turn against everybody and make so many excuses, and everything is everyone else's fault. You know what I mean? So like it's tough to still have people that ride for you, and I still did, and they supported me through that whole thing. And I mean, shit, bro, here we are. I mean,
it's crazy, right? Because I've known people that have like, you know, alcoholism and shit like that, and I've known numerous people, and then I'm like, damn, am I like that? But I'm not, right?
nah.
And but like literally it's like they turn on everything.
Yeah.
Like the ones they love the most, dude. And like the ones that love them the most, just, you know, they're the ride or dies.
Right.
It's crazy on how that works, and you know, and how you need a support system like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No,
It's
it's huge for sure. I mean, it's definitely huge to have in your life. I mean, regardless of what you're doing in life, you know what I mean? Whether you're dealing with an addiction or depression, I mean, whatever it is, you know, and like even those people that don't have a support system, like you can't feel sorry for yourself. You have to create your system if you don't already have one, you know, like go meet people, like create your circle,
find somebody,
and find people that you trust, and people that are good and genuine that will ride for you, and you'll ride for them, you know?
Yeah, I definitely agree. Just be like, oh, why me? I'm not that guy. But it's tough. I mean, I will say that the whole thing is tough. So coming from that, and then you got more into MMA. What was your biggest take for coming from MMA?
Put in an actual training camp.
Yeah.
I mean, excuse me. That was the biggest thing, man, is like actually like putting your time into the training itself. And that's just all around, from your diet to sparring to pads to, I mean, hitting up classes, hitting up rolls, doing some open gyms. I mean, obviously managing your weight. I mean, that was one big thing. And the last fight that I did have, that everything went perfect. Fight went perfect. It was great. I didn't get the finish, but I mean, it was 30-25 across the board. So like it was what it was, you know? So, I mean, that's the biggest thing, man, was like really, that's what helped me kind of transition so much like into that coaching aspect, is all of those things that I've learned from that. And I learned it so fast, dude.
Yeah.
And like pretty much almost like taught myself, and like kind of just had like figured it out on my own. Like she helped me out, obviously, like cooking and stuff, like as far as like weight cut goes. But dude, as crazy as it sounds, I dropped 30 pounds in 28 days. And this is going to sound totally ridiculous. I dropped 30 pounds in 28 days, and I pretty much just sit like goal weights. So I didn't do it how I would like back in wrestling, where I'd drop like 12, 15 in like a couple hours and be good, you know? So I had goal weights each week. So I made sure I
maintain that weight class for you, which is, I think is, I don't know if it's always better, but like even Justin, like he tries to maintain like 170, you know, during the coming up, you know, 2 weeks out.
Yeah.
And we're actually trying to put weight back on because losing too much sweating, you know. And a lot of it is like when he quits smoking weed, his appetite goes away.
For
right?
sure. Yeah.
I mean, you probably know that, right? Yep. And like it's hard for him to keep his appetite up. And I just find that amazing too, because like, you know, and I'll know like when he stops, you know, a couple months out, and skinny dog, he fucking cut it out.
Get a little cranky too.
Yep. It's so funny how that all like happens out. Literally, just he maintains his weight all camp then after that. So I can relate to you on how you do that now.
Yeah. I mean, dude, it was perfect. Like the day before, so technically we went to North Platte on a Wednesday, and weigh-ins were on Friday. When I left on Wednesday, I was 0.8 over.
Holy shit, bro.
Yeah.
So
I was chilling, bro. I still snacked, and I mean, obviously slept off, woke up the next day. It was about the same, like 0.9 over. I mean, it was wild.
Wow.
And I mean, I was the best shape of my life. I mean, I was fucking cut, trying to get back to that stage.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah. It's always the best when you can see your abs. And shit.
yeah, those veins.
Yeah, it's good. It's a good feeling, right?
Oh,
like
yeah,
it really is.
yeah.
And that's why I always was just telling Tomas too. I was like, dude, after the fight, I was like, man, I kind of put this on hold. And the way I was eating, I was out of control.
Yeah.
And I was like, dude, I got to get back to working out and doing things because I was in camp the whole, 9 weeks with Justin.
For
and
sure.
Like I was like, dude, and I felt good. Like I literally, I still did this and that, but not as hard as I was always putting more him than I did, fucking off.
Right.
And I said, dude, I kind of miss the way I felt in training camp. And now that he's gone, he's golfing right now.
Mhm.
I miss that little fucker, I miss him coming around, and being there. Like today, the gym was just not the same. You know what I mean? And like I got my workout in and I did my stuff and got out, worked out. I worked out the Colorado Mammoths.
Mhm.
The lacrosse team.
team. Yeah.
Yeah, which they're in second place right now.
Sick.
So I got to fucking give myself a little pat on the back.
Go.
I
they're
told him, I
smacking
said,
fools.
I told him, I said, oh shit about lacrosse, but I promise you guys this. You guys might not win a game, because I don't know, that's on you guys and shit, but you ain't gonna lose a fight.
Nope.
And they just been fucking whooping ass,
I
dog.
love
It's cool.
I
So
love it.
yeah, they came in today again because I've been gone doing Justin shit. So
Mhm.
they all came in and I obviously they watched Justin fight and they were like, dude, he doesn't hit like that in sparring because they watched him spar and they do this and that. And they're like, dude, he doesn't do that in here. And I was
Right.
like, yeah, he takes care of his partners. It's just a different. He's like, dude, he's way different on fight night. I said, I tried to. You guys have no idea, right? He's just he's a special dude.
The dude's wild.
Yeah,
he's wild to watch, and kind of like you were saying that the gym wasn't the same.
Yeah.
Not only is he like an exciting fighter, but he just seems like a different energy to the room with the people that he's around. You know what I mean? So, dude, I like watching the videos and like all the lead up to training camp. God, dude, that shit. It's
good,
me.
dude. Terrence is good.
Dude, Terrence. He kills it. Everything that he does with that whole thing is money, dude.
Yeah.
That stuff is so fun to watch.
Yeah, and that's why like you watch the Onyx podcast now.
Mhm.
Everything looks clean and like
Mhm.
I had no idea like how big of a perfectionist he is, like the lighting and shit.
Yeah.
And he has it down to like a fucking like a T. Like everything's done, this and that. And I'm like, man, you need to come over to my shit and fix my shit. I mean, mine is nowhere like this, but he's like, no, honestly, Luke, the only thing I would tell you about yours, and he told me, and I fixed it, and he's like, yeah, you're golden, dude. It's been good right there. So he is so good at that. But like, I love the videos because not so much now. It's kind of cool to show my kids and everything.
Right.
We watch them and they see what goes on at camp when they're at school.
Yeah.
But when I get older and like all this is done for me, and then maybe I'm gone, I'm dead, my kids can watch that,
Yeah.
That's one thing I wish like I had more videos of my dad,
Right.
or like just stuff to relive,
Right, for
like
sure.
you get videos of this and that and like pictures. It's not the same, huh?
No.
Yeah.
No.
And that's like one thing that I'm thankful that I do have because of this. My dad would call me and be like, hey, what are you doing? I'm like, I'm about to hop on a podcast. Who are you doing it with? I tell him, all right, Dad, blah, 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 fucking 15 minutes later, my phone's on silent and I see it ringing, my dad. I'm like, hit ignore, right?
Yep.
My dad's calling me. He's like, what are you doing, Luke? I'm like, damn, Dad, I just got done talking to you. But, and I'm
Yeah.
so thankful that he left me messages like that.
No, for
because
sure.
I have him,
Yeah.
And like this fight was the first fight that he wasn't around, right? So it hit way different because he usually calls me and tells me, well, this is what I would do. Give me a game plan the day of the fight, right? Dude, it was different.
For
And
sure.
it sucked.
Yeah.
But And then after a fight, that's when it really hit because he was probably like the first one to call me.
No, for sure, yeah.
Well, the whole list is crazy. Like all my phone gets bombarded.
Oh,
right?
I'd imagine.
But like he'd be the one taking pictures.
Yep.
You know, it was missed.
Yeah.
Yeah. It sucked.
No,
It sucks, dude.
yeah, man. He what an amazing individual. I know every time I and
Yeah, he was good, huh?
oh, he was
I know.
good shit always.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know?
But I guess that's where I get it too.
yeah, it
you know?
is 100%.
But anyways, before I fucking get all fucking lovey-dovey on you.
No, you're good, bro. I'm here for it. I got you.
So let's talk this out now. So now you fought, you did this and that, you overcame that, and I see you helping out so many guys, young fighters coming in. And what has that done for you?
Something. I mean, coaching is it's so tough because it's truly priceless to me, bro.
Yeah.
Like it's tough because like obviously like nothing's free in life, but I mean it's really just kind of like giving back, not so much to just the sport itself, but just humans in general, you know, like I mean you know my grandpa, like the way he was, like that's just kind of the way I was raised, was just kind of like obviously again everything's not free, but like it's okay to give things for free every once in a while and like hook someone up, like that's a truly good way to like make connections and really can continue relationships to carry on, you know.
On that same note, what you just said, like I'm the same way, and like you'll know in later in life, like oh yeah, I gotta charge for this because you know time is money and everything,
right,
and we got to have all these tokens to make bills, you know, and everything, and it was hard for me to, you know, to do this and that. And eventually you just be like, fuck it, you know, I'm worth this much.
Yeah.
You know, but I will say this, I've given and you know that word karma, it's true.
Yeah, for sure.
100%.
Yeah.
I'm such a fan of karma because I've given and given and given. And then I'm like, man, when's it going to be my break? And blah, 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 this and that. And then I stop and I look around and I'm like, dude, I am living a fucking, like, the karmas came back 20 times more.
For sure.
You know what I mean? Like, just because you think, oh, this and that, or a big ass house, this is different. And that, you know, like the way I look at it now is like my freedom of do what I want. Like I get to work here, work at the gym. I do another podcast with Onyx. Those are like priceless things to me. I can make whatever thing I want to do for my kids, a school activity, you know, my wife needs to leave town. I got the kids. I'm cool.
Right,
like I, you know, that freedom to me is priceless. And I'm not, you know, clocking in work, you know, doing the 8 to 5. Like to me, that is something that I'm very proud of, that I created for myself, that I can literally continue to keep doing it until these motherfuckers quit listening to me, and then I'm like, damn, I gotta go get a job.
Hey, yeah. No, dude, it's huge. I mean, what you've built as far as like your brand,
it's weird,
and
it's and it didn't happen overnight. You know what I mean? Like
sure.
that's kind of like how I always try to tell people is like, dude, don't expect it to happen overnight, because it doesn't. Because there's times where I'm stressed the fuck out, like emails are sent, like who's gonna pick me up, like I'm looking for a sponsor, you know, anything, you know, and like stressed out, like how am I gonna make this bill, you know, how am I gonna take a burden off my wife, like she's like supported me this long, and now I want to, like, I gotta fucking start manning up, you know. I mean, you get it, probably.
I do 100%.
You're the same fucking boat as I was, dude. I get it.
Yeah,
and without them, without her, I wouldn't be here today.
Sure.
I promise you. Without that woman that came in here today, I would not be here today. Probably be working on the railroad in Nebraska.
Right.
100%, bro. I probably would be doing that.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, or
I'd probably be dead.
You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Exactly. And that's what I'm saying is like, so when everybody is like, dude, you did it. I'm like, no, man, we did it. And I got a very strong support system behind me. And, you know, I do it every day now for them. You know what I mean?
No, for sure.
And to me, for me, it's different because I wasn't supposed to be this person. You know what I mean? Like I wasn't probably supposed to get out of North Platte.
For sure.
You know what I mean? Like
Yeah. I agree.
I wasn't probably, you know, I was never an honor roll student. You know, I took third grade twice. You know what I mean? Like I wasn't this person that was supposed to be on, you know, cornering a guy that's going to be a world champion.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like, I wasn't supposed to get like all these, you know, dude, I get so many messages like, man, this is badass. Thank you for doing this and being real and everything. And I guess that's kind of like what I like about you, Ty, is since day one I've met you, you have not changed one bit. And I love that about you. Like I said, I know your family. So I say, and I hope somebody says that about me one day too, because I always think that's the way I was raised, right?
Yeah.
And I always try to be like, well, that's just the way I was brought up. That's the way I am, you know?
Yeah.
And for me to get out of North Platte and say not even getting out of North Platte, it's just develop what I've done, you know? And I'm not saying you have to leave your town to develop your path. No, you just take chance. You want to be a business owner? Be a business owner there. You know what I mean? Like take chances, you know? It just the opportunity where I was at that point, I was a big shark in a little pond and I had to get better. So I had to go to a big city.
Yeah.
When you said you were at Muscle Farm and you got your ass kicked.
Yeah.
Bro, I literally just packed all my shit in one U-Haul, came up here. First Saturday was sparring. I came in there and they invited me in open arm. Dwayne, Nate Marquardt. I mean, GSP was there. I mean, everybody. And you want to talk about I'm a grown-ass man crying in the car? I remember calling my brother, Manny.
Yeah.
And I said, bro, I fucked up. He's like, what do you mean? I go, I am not good enough. You think the railroad will hire me back? Like, I just told him to fuck off, you know, because I'm moving.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not good. Like, I'm fucking crying in the car. Like, I swear to God, I was like, dude, I'm fucked.
Right.
I'm never going to make it anywhere. I don't even know how I want to fight. I literally just got wrecked. And then fucking Dwayne called me like, I don't know, 15, 20 minutes later. Hey, Vato, fucking good job today, man. You fucking rang my shit, blah, blah, blah. You did good. Well, you'll get acclimated, you know, to the, you know, up here. You know, I know you get tired right now. Fuck, I've been up here how many years? 30 plus years now, 25 years now. Shit, I'm still not acclimated. And so that little talk that he gave me more energy to go back to the gym Monday. I was like, oh, really? I did? Cool. He's like, yeah, we got to work on things. And then, you know, the ass beatings even came even more. But it was something different because I knew I was getting the respect from those guys.
Right.
And when they were asking me to do rounds, then I was like, oh, okay, maybe I'm not a pushover.
Right.
Maybe I am doing better than what I thought it was, you know? But coming from a small town and me being the big shark, I was, you know, whooping everybody's ass in sparring days. And to come over here and getting a piece of humble pie.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
I was like, dude, I am not good at all. I was getting submitted by shit that I never even heard of.
Right.
You know what I mean? I was like, what is this? And it was just nuts, dude. And that's why I know exactly what you went through when you first came up here, because I think everybody should go experience that. Fucking find out who you are real fast.
Yeah, I cried like a bitch. It's the same, dude. I mean, it wasn't in my car. It was probably like sitting on the floor of the shower or something after training, you know? But I mean, I definitely, I feel that, man. Like, that's the thing is like, it's tough to like find a good room that like where you can get your ass kicked, but like still feel like that growth.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess learning is still kind of getting put into effect, you know what I mean?
Absolutely.
So I mean that's something that's huge that a lot of people like don't really run into, because I mean I guess nowadays, like gyms have gotten a lot more. There's a lot more camaraderie, you know. But
Yeah, no, I see a little different gyms because I go to quite a bit different gyms, you know, when we go. But it's weird because you know, fighting is such a selfish sport,
yeah,
but you need those partners, you know, and they need you too.
Yeah.
So they get it, right? And to fight a coach that isn't selfish himself, like, why are you really doing it? Like, are you really? I mean, let's keep it real. It's, you know, you ain't getting rich off of coaching all these guys, you know. I mean,
No.
you're not getting rich. So why? What is your why then? Like, really? And that's why, like, I always like fucking with guys that don't have like the Justin Gaethje's, you know, because that's that 1%. Like, yeah, am I lucky that I get a coach? Hell yes, because, you know, obviously the checks are way better, you know. I mean, I think I told this one time on a podcast. I fought from like 2000 to 2014, right? And I had over 30, 40 fights.
Mhm.
2 cornering jobs of Justin. I made more money cornering Justin than I did fighting in 14 years.
That's wild.
That's fucking crazy, right?
That is wild.
And it was that was like 1 and 2 fights, him just getting in the UFC.
Right.
Wasn't his big contracts or nothing. That just shows you like how much money I actually made fighting in all those fights. Wasn't really shit.
No, for sure.
But, you know, now that the, you know, guys are making way different money now, you know. And I was like, God damn, I'm an idiot, dude. I should have been doing this all along.
Right.
You know
right,
what I
yeah.
mean? But you got to do it. I wouldn't change it, and I wouldn't change any of that, you know, for anything. And I said, I like fucking with the guys that are up and comers because they're actually there for the fighters. Like, they want to see them succeed
Mhm.
and do good. And that's why, like, when I watch your Instagram stories and shit, and I see you holding pads for all these guys, and I'm like, that says a lot about you. It does. It really does. Because, I mean, you could be paying, you know, 40, 60 bucks, $100, I don't know, whatever. But it's like that. Yes, it helps all of us, right? When we get that little pocket, and we need it. But that person, that fighter, because you were that fighter, you know how hard it is to give up that money too.
Yeah. No,
It
for
sucks,
sure.
right?
Yeah,
like,
it
so
does.
it's like a give and take. That's why sometimes I'll be like, oh, this one's on the house, you know?
Yeah.
If I'm doing all right, you know, and like, you know, like today, like the Mammoth guys, I had like 4 of them in there, and I was like, don't worry about it. I got you. You know, come if I go through this money real fast, come and see me next month because I'm gonna need it right now. Have a hard time with the crap table, you know? I don't know. But we're good. Like, that's why I say, like, that's why I think I will say, like, you know, coaches now that work with all these fighters and like the MCF, you know, like you see those guys that come in, you know, the guys from Colorado Springs, what's that?
Cease.
Yeah, him,
Versus.
Mike, and all them, and you know, Danny from Omaha. They all travel these guys, and you know, this is a future. So I get it why they're investing in these young up and comers because this is the future of them. You know,
Yeah.
like if I would have known when Justin Gaethje walked in the door, the kid didn't know how to throw a fucking 1-2 to save his life. Would I be here holding a title with him ever? No, I would have never guessed.
Right.
But you just, you know, build a relationship, get that camaraderie, that brotherhood, and you know, that's what, you know, and it just stars aligned up perfect for that one.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, and the biggest thing with that as well that I want to touch on is like finding someone that's willing. You know what I mean?
Coachable.
That's coachable and like willing to put in that work. And I mean that's definitely who Justin is. I mean, I know I have so many guys that I know that are that same way, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, it's really just being coachable and leaving that ego at the door, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the biggest way to grow. I mean, as a martial artist, as a human, I mean, if you leave your ego out of everything, dude, you can learn so fucking much in life.
Yep.
You know, I mean, I really, you'll always see me being quiet because I like listening, dude. I'll listen to people. I want to learn things.
Yeah.
I don't like. I'm not gonna be the guy just dominating conversations like in a room, you know what I
Yeah.
mean, bro? Like I want to learn things, you
Yeah.
know. So that's something that's huge about like some of those fighters, like you said, like Justin, dude.
Yeah.
Like his willingness to just give it everything. I mean, it's very, very rare.
Well, and you know, it comes right back to what I said and how you're raised.
Yeah,
And
no,
everything.
for sure.
I like, to me, he's such a family person and I love it, you know. And I like, part of me is like, sometimes I get jealous of it because I'm like, oh man, I wish I would have done, wish my family was more like this, you know.
Right.
And the cool thing that it's taught me is that I have a family now and
Yeah.
I can do these kind of things. You know what I mean? So like, it's really been an eye opener, or like how he treats his mom. And like, I'm like, damn, I can do better than that. I can treat my mom better like this and that, or, you know, my wife,
For sure.
you know? So it's like, I'm still learning too. Like when I'm around Trevor, you know, I've been around T forever. And like, swear to God, I said this on the podcast, like when Justin getting ready to fight, like there's a moment where Trevor just comes out and just fucking, he becomes, I don't know. Everybody just shuts the fuck up. And like when he's talking, everybody just shuts up and listens, right? And it's a part where we're about to, you know, make that walk.
Mhm.
And he gets in Justin's head and he fucking, dude, I get so fucking amped up. Like
bet.
it's like a Rudy talk, you know what I mean? Like, and like it's so crazy. Like I feel like I want to go out there and fight his fight for him. I feel like I could do anything. Like I could win a fucking spelling bee contest, bro. That's how fucking good this guy hyped me up. I can do anything I want. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I feel like I could go fucking walk on water. You know what I
Right,
mean? Like
right.
it literally is so nuts. Like this last time was so different because I was like, because you could see the nerves and the pressure on Justin, and he was locked in. But you can, you know, that pain, that pacing back and forth, like he's nervous because we're all nervous, right?
Right.
And then he locked in and got us all fucking amped up and ready to go. Like that is something very unique about a coach.
Yeah.
And like I said, I'm always learning new shit. Like not even just fighting, right? But just in life around other guys, you know. And that's why I said, like, it's all about who you surround yourself by. And I'm such a fan of that now that I'm 45 years old, because I did hang out with a bunch of guys that for a while there that didn't really accept me. You know what I mean? Like, and nothing against those guys because it was my choice too. But once I started, you know, cutting back on my circle and this and that, and started putting, you know, people in the same that want to elevate it with me,
Mhm.
fuck, dude. It was crazy on how the domino effect worked on that.
Yeah.
It's crazy when you put yourself in certain situations, you know, things just happen better, you know. And then obviously taking chances, you're not scared to take chances anymore,
Right.
you know. And I think that was a big thing for me, was just taking opportunities that I probably shouldn't have. But what the fuck was going to happen? I don't know. Fuck
Yeah.
it. I'm going to try it.
You got to send it.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
that's what I did, and it just opened more doors. And then I was like, oh, fuck. Taking chances ain't a bad deal, dude.
Facts.
You know what I mean? So that to me, like, that's why I was like, you know, when I see you working with young kids, I'm like, yeah, man, you're helping a kid, taking a chance with them.
Mhm.
You know, because at the end of the day, you're taking time away from her. You're taking time away from yourself. You're taking time away from, you know, maybe even doing something bigger in your life. More like you could be working on, you know, your own project that you want to do, right? Because helping other kids that you said, oh, I'm taking a chance on them, and you kind hearted and you want to do it. You don't know. You're taking a gamble with them, right? And that's one thing you cannot take back is time.
No.
And that's one thing that I learned listen to my wife, I think at age 39, I think, I literally cut back at the gym. She's like, you need to start being here at dinner time, hanging out, having dinner, family dinners. But at night, that's when my money was coming in. I was like, fuck, I got to make money. These fighters are coming in. She's like, you got to cut back and start being here. So I did. I cut back the gym days, and I was like, fuck, I was missing all this for lousy money.
Love every minute of it.
Yeah, and I was like, dude. And then I cut it all out. worked in the day. At night, I would do the family, and then I would work on this, right? My own project, putting time in my own thing. Holy fucking shit, dude. Why wasn't I doing this all along?
Right.
But I wouldn't have been who I was without that struggle. You know what I mean?
No, for sure.
So I don't know. I guess I don't know. It's just weird how everything works, because I listen to you and I see myself. I do. I totally see myself in you. It's so weird. And I want to just tell you, keep doing it, because something big is gonna happen, and just don't pass it up when it happens. You
No,
know?
for sure, bro. I mean, things that have truly come around, like it's so funny because like I don't even want to put like a pinpoint as far as like a timeline, because like I've come so far, so I can't really be like, oh, things have come up in the past year, because I mean, shit, dude.
Yeah.
Things have come up in the past 9-10 years since I met her, you know, since I got clean, since I started coaching. Like, I mean, there's so many things, but like as far as like now, as far as like just that kind of more ease and relax, like comfortability as far as life goes, you know, like I'm finally at that point in my life. Got a good job now. Obviously working with the fighters and everything at the gym. I mean, every time I go back to North Platte, I work with the homies down at Vicious Cycle. It's just like I put all of those things forward, and then so many good things have been coming my way, dude. Like the good karma is real.
Well, you're gonna commentate now with me.
Yeah, and that's one of those things, dude.
Yeah.
And that's what I mean, man. Is like all these things kind of started turning around, and then like you hit me up for that, and I was like, hell yeah, all right. Well, we're gonna ride with this, because I just started this new spot back in September, my new job. So it's been a ride with that, but
are you liking it? Everything
I
good?
love it, dude. Yeah, love it. It's so sick. It's
really
wild. Yeah,
good. And she likes it too.
She loves it, dude. Yeah, the money's good.
It's good. Like that's I mean, and whether anybody disagrees with me or agrees, like money is always good.
Yeah,
right.
But you have to love it.
You gotta have it. And like me, it became like my new addiction. I was like, people. I see, you know, some of these guys making good money and everything. And I'm like, fuck, why can't I make that money? Why can't I do it on my phone? Why can't I do that? And then like next thing I know, I'm like, okay. You know, I'm a big manifester too. Like I have vision boards, I vision things, I put things out there. And to me, ever since I started doing that, it's fucking crazy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you want to talk about like the Coors deal. I would literally be like, dude, you know, and I remember just sitting here a couple times and, you know, having a beer with myself, and I'd be like, dude, how can I make money doing what I'm doing? And I'm thinking like, fuck, man, only if Coors would sponsor me and shit. And that thing I threw out there. And I did it for like, you know, 4 or 5 years, I think. And then I was like, fuck, they kept, you know, you got to be willing to hear no a lot.
No, for sure.
I've heard no a lot, you know?
Yeah.
Even when I get married, I hear no. Still,
yeah,
you know?
no, definitely, bro. Definitely.
No, I don't know. You just got to have thick skin, right? In this game, to say hear no, you know? And so every time I hear no, I'm like, okay, eventually I'm going to hear yes.
Right.
And you just got to keep going, right? Well, eventually those no's become yes.
Right.
And then eventually you're like, oh, well, then I can pick and choose who the fuck I want to work with.
Yeah.
It's a fucking uphill battle, though, incline, nonstop.
Yeah.
And to me, it's always not like getting them or getting the sponsors or getting the fights or getting this and that. It's like, for me, it's keeping them.
Yeah.
Keeping my fighter at the top. Keeping this company happy. So when it comes next year, they're going to sign back up without hesitation. I don't have to fucking, you know, I got
give them a little
rinse around,
back
right?
by the trash can.
Yeah, exactly. You know, so like I'm literally like to me, I think that's the hardest is keeping your fighter there at the top, keeping a company happy, and you know, to me, that's where it's all at.
Yeah,
I mean, it's fucking way tougher than that, you know. But so now that we can move on, now we got a little background on you.
Yeah.
Now, well, hang on. We got to have a Coors Light break.
Yeah, I could use a piss.
Tomorrow, you need a piece? Yeah, let's have a little Coors Light break because I got to go, baby. Go ahead, buddy. Go ahead. You can go outside. Yeah, here, go now.
No, I just gotta pee.
I'm trying to get you to look at I was like, no.
Just around the corner.
Yeah, you go anywhere. Oh, yeah. Good idea.
Yeah, that sounds great, dude.
I know, it's crazy how that new board works, right?
Mhm.
And then,
Are you sure? I don't want to steal the show.
you won't.
Oh, you're good.
Shit, the ratings might go up. Hey, do I have a pin up there?
No, but I got mine. I'm legit.
That's good. I'm good. Oh, yeah. Let me see it real quick.
Here's this one, too.
I'm good. Oh. It's cold, huh? It's cold out there, huh? That motherfucker went straight up in your guts, huh?
I hope you ain't got cameras over there, bro. You ain't gonna see much.
They're all dead.
Oh shit.
All right, we good?
Yeah, there's something I can spit in. Man.
Yeah.
I
want
that.
that.
Spit one more.
Or that.
No, let's go. Probably end up taking my hoodie off, but
Good?
yeah, we good.
All right. We back, baby. We back. All right. It's getting chilly out there, huh?
Dude, it's getting chilly.
It's usually 10 degrees.
I'm still
Cool
trying to
up
find
here.
it right
Yeah,
now, bro. I'm trying to get
I know,
myself
believe
like
me.
readjust.
Dude, tell
I'm
me.
gone right now, dude.
So anyways, now that me and you have went back and talked about, your back history, backstory, and so now it kind of brought us back to commentating together at MCF, right?
Mm-hmm.
So first of all, I want to hear, so like MCF is North Platte, pretty much the only real relevant Midwest fighting championship, right? I mean, in the Midwest right now, that's the only show there is, right?
There's a couple promotions there in the Nebraska area.
Like
I would
Omaha,
say, yeah, there's some in the area.
Dynasty?
I would love to see MCF. Like, dude, I'm so sorry, Russ, to say this, but like, dude, if MCF like kind of like bounced around the state a little bit, like maybe did a show in Kearney, like maybe did a show in Grand Island, like obviously, like if things cost money, you know what I mean?
Absolutely.
But like the show that they put on, dude, it's next level.
Yeah, it's one of the best shows in that region, that market. Like, I truly believe it's literally one of the best shows on it. And not to toot our own horns, but we bring something different to the table too. Like, we have fun commentating. It's not like it's not like your regular broadcasters.
Right.
And that's one thing that when they asked me, I was like, I'm gonna be me. When I broadcast, it's either going to be a one done and hit, like, I don't know, but I'm going to do me, right?
Right.
And luckily, he's kept me around, and we're having fun doing it. I really don't know how many I've done. I really don't. I wish I would have kept track of like how many I've done with him.
So it's on for 30 right now. I fought on 23.
Oh, really?
And I want to say it was Scott Carlson and Kelly Wiseman. They did that one, and then I feel like did you start?
I don't
one?
remember. I honestly don't remember. I know I've been doing it now for a few years now.
Yeah.
But he has St. Patty's Beatdown, which is coming up. Was it March 14th? The show.
Yep. March 14th.
This new one's coming up, and he does
the Veterans Day.
The Veterans one, and which is sold out every time. Every card that he puts out, it's sold out. It's maxed out, and his production that he puts on is, I mean, it's literally one of the best productions I've seen in that region, in that kind of local scene.
Yeah.
Like I've been to them all. You know what I mean? LFA. I've been to all the, Cage Fury, all of them. And I got to say, he has something very special there.
Yeah.
So I guess the next thing I wanted to ask you was, what was it like commentating now from, coaching from being a fighter to coaching, now commentating some of these guys that you even see that, you probably even help out in the gym and, not really coaching, but you're commentating their fights now. Is it different?
It's different, man, but I mean, it's so much fun. I mean, I love the game so much, dude, and it's all around from MMA to Muay Thai. I mean, Muay Thai is a big thing that's kind of grown on me, but that's another story, another time. But as far to answer your question, dude, like it's sick. It's truly, again, it's like it's so weird because like you were talking about manifesting earlier.
Yep.
I've been into the same shit.
Okay.
And you called me to do the MCF show. Brother, I don't do any sort of board. That board's up here, but I had been manifesting that shit for a minute.
Nice.
And here we are, dude. And I mean, it's so cool because it's such a full circle moment. You know, from being able to train, fight, and then coach, work with a lot of these guys, and now commentate like their fights. It's so sick. And like, it's also cool because I mean, being able to watch them fight and like watch their growth over the years. I mean, a lot of these guys I'm gonna just use an example. Jason Scott, for example. I mean, Jason is, I don't want to get his age wrong, but I feel like he's like maybe 24.
I don't know. I think he's he put out 5-4. I just saw his record.
Yeah, something like that. But I mean, Jason and I, dude, we've been working together since he was 15 years old. I mean, I started working with him. We do like little wrestling privates when he was in high school. And,
really?
I mean, like to see him in his growth to where he is now, dude, like that's just one of those things. It's gonna be really cool to kind of call that fight. That's one I'm really excited for.
Yeah.
I mean, both the pro fights on that card are going to be absolute bangers. So,
and that's one thing that we can talk about too, because this is a card that's coming up, the St. Patty's Beatdown. Russ has put up a card that literally has amateurs to professionals, and something now that he's put in there now is street fights, right? Like guys that have beef.
Yep.
And this is something that we've talked about with him that I kind of didn't understand at first where he was at coming with this whole thing. But after I hear him talk, the passion that he's like, paying guys to go train, like he's getting these guys off the couch and guys that are just, talking shit at work and, street or bars or whatever, and paying for these guys to come in and actually train and learn and better themselves. I get it now. Like I get it. Like I understand why he has such a push for this. And to be quite honest, the last couple of them that we've called, that I've called, they have been entertaining as hell.
Yeah.
I mean, like this last one had a double knockdown.
Yeah. There's double knockdowns in that last one. I mean, I think we're getting a rematch.
I think so too. So far, from what I understand, yes, a rematch is happening. What was it?
Matt Seaman and Don Bristol.
And Bristol, again. And these are guys that are well known in our plot. Yeah. And this is one thing I will say about that. For guys to come out and actually, there's a lot of guys saying, I'll do this or I'll do this and that. Dude, it's way different when you are actually have your shirt off and it's okay to fucking fight 3 rounds. And what is it, amateur? 3 minutes? 3 minutes. And it's okay to beat the shit out of each other. For one, you're going to find out what cardio really means. Like it's not a bar fight where it's not like 30 seconds and somebody's going to break it up, right? No, it's a real deal. There's no fake until you make it there, man. It's like literally you're either going to win or you're going to get your ass kicked. Yeah. One or the other. So that's one thing that I thought that I'm glad I got to talk to Russ about that because, now seeing where he's at with it and how he's, getting these guys into the gym. And, some guys are making, I think there's guys that made careers out of it now, like, a hobby out of it to actually do it, and I guess it's good for the community. You know, it's
Yeah.
very good for the community, and you know, that leads into guys that are going in amateurs and being like, "Hey, I can make a fucking run at this into the pro ranks and become a professional fighter, and then hey, maybe one day they can see me on TV." This is the opportunity that I say, like, you don't know until you know.
Yeah. No, that's a fact. And that's the thing is like Russ giving people like those opportunities is huge, dude, because some of these guys, like they'll just take a fight and then never step a foot in the gym.
Yep.
And they'll just go out and fight. Well, they actually are getting the opportunity to get in the gym and
Yep.
figure out what it's like to not only get punched in the mouth, I mean, from sparring, but
Yeah.
how to really kind of push yourself and kind of try and get past those limits. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Obviously, first starting out, it takes time. It
does.
takes time for
It
something
takes
like
time.
that to happen.
Yep.
But again, man, like it's you either fall in love with it or you don't.
Yep.
You either run from it or you run towards it. And I mean, me, dude, like I know I can speak for you. I
Yeah.
know I can speak for Justin. Like we love violence.
Yeah.
I mean, like a lot of people fight for different reasons, dude.
Yeah.
Me personally, I want blood. People are paying tickets
Yeah.
to go see violence.
Yeah.
Go give the people what they want.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And that's it. And like a lot of it is that fear too. You know what I mean? Like it's scary as fuck.
It is. Yeah.
I don't care what anybody says. It's scary as fuck to get out there and actually get into a fucking fist fight.
Yeah.
And I don't care how many fights you have. Like everyone's so different. Every fight, every matchup, everything is so different. Like every time I would step in that cage, my legs would feel different. My shoulders would feel different. My forearms would feel different. And then all of a sudden, you know, you get hit a couple times. You're like, oh, okay,
Yeah.
I'm cool.
You good?
I'm back. I'm back to what I want, you know.
Yep.
But you know, it's scary to actually, you know, for some of these guys to come out and where people are buying tickets to come and watch them, whether it's to watch them lose, hopefully getting their ass kicked, or so they can fucking make fun of them, or whatever, or watch them and support them in a good way. Like, hey, man, I'm proud of you either way, you
Yeah.
know, because you're gonna have both. Well, I always tell these motherfuckers, hey, he put up and he shut up and he fucking walked in there and did it. And that's more balls than any of you motherfuckers can ever do.
That's a
He's
fact.
done it.
Yeah.
You haven't done it.
No, that's facts. And that brings me to another point, man, is like this is no disrespect to like any fighters or like any amateur fighters, anybody, you know, but like a lot of people kind of see like those street fights and they look at it different. They're like, well, like what about the people who have been putting that time into training
Yeah.
and this and that? And it's like, well, I mean, everyone deserves an opportunity. Everyone, and no matter what you do in life, everyone deserves
Yeah.
an opportunity to put themselves
Out there.
out there and do something crazy. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? As far as what they give back is putting into that, that's up to them at the end of the day. But I mean, as far as like my advice to a lot of those up and coming fighters, like if you want your face on that poster, guess what, dog? Guess what's ruling the world right now? Social media.
Yeah.
You better be posting. You better be showing your training. And a lot of people are like, oh, well, I don't want people to have clips of my training, this and that. Dude, again, everything is out there.
Yep.
So they're gonna find it one way or another. They're gonna pick apart weaknesses. They're gonna find your strength. It's gonna happen.
Yep.
Go out there and fucking fight. Because at the end of the day, dude, it's a fight.
It's a different
Both
game
people,
time.
both
Yeah.
people fucking bleed red.
Yeah.
It can be anybody's night at any time, dude. You know, and I mean, again, just back to those guys. Like if you truly want to get more attention or you want to have that face on the poster, start posting more.
Yeah.
Sell tickets.
Absolutely.
Dude, selling tickets and selling pay-per-views for a promotion will get you so far. You'll
They'll
get
get
as
you
many,
back on the card.
Oh, dude, they'll get you as many fights as you want. They'll,
Yeah.
they'll get you that first class service. You know what
Yeah.
I mean, man? So, I mean, it's a lot of people are like, well, I don't have the time for that, dude. You're on your phone anyways.
Yeah.
Like, don't give me that bullshit. Like, you got the time to
Absolutely.
take a little time out of your day to make a quick little post. And at the end of the day, dude, you're promoting yourself.
Yep.
You're promoting yourself. You're not just promoting the promotion or whoever it is
Yeah,
that you're
it's
fighting for, whatever.
yourself.
It's you, bro.
Yeah.
It's your brand. You want to build it. No one else is gonna fucking do it for you.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly right. And I mean, you said it right there. Like, even when we come and commentate that night and we can hype these guys up and this and that, we get a little cheat on these guys. But at the end of the day, what they have done up to that fight and what they have said to us, prior weigh-ins and whatnot, we're building off of that.
Yeah.
So what they're doing is, building themselves up to get out there, and all of the listeners listening to us talk about this person, they are intrigued. They want to know more about this guy.
Yeah.
So yes, you hit it right on the nail head, and like it literally is. You got to promote yourself, really. I mean, because we can only do so much, talk about their stats, this and that, and until the fight starts, we don't know shit about them, right? Until you get out there and you can look them up on social media and this and that. Like, yeah, so I definitely say, yeah, if you're a fighter, promote yourself. Tell them what you're fighting on, where you're at, because guess what? At the end of the day, you are helping the promotion, because without the promotion, you don't have a job. Without the fighter, the promotion don't have a job.
Right.
So it works hand in hand, right?
Yeah.
So you might as well just scratch each other's back, and without the promotion and without the fighter, me and you ain't got a job.
Facts.
You know
That's
what I
right.
mean?
That's right.
So we all scratch each other's backs. And to me, I think it's just like, it's perfect, makes perfect sense, and who doesn't like to see upcoming kids or the guys that, are little farm boys that come in and they took a fight and they wanted, you see some of these smaller towns and you see the section behind them and they're all a bunch of rancher and they're all supporting their boy. And they're like, dude, to me, that's fucking cool.
I love it.
I love that part.
Yeah. That
crowd
shit
part.
gives me the chills,
Yeah.
honestly, man. Because I mean, again, it really comes back to that support, because you already know,
Yeah.
dude.
Oh,
When
100%.
when you fought in North
Yeah.
Platte,
Oh, it's
dude, I
crazy.
mean, people show out, dude.
Yeah.
Like the support that's one thing that it's so overwhelming, dude.
Yeah.
And
The town of North Platte, literally, where the event is held at, is the Dean Event Center. It literally is. I mean, I don't even know how to say it. It's like a big Quonset, like barnuminium, like it's crazy, right?
yeah. You can't
It's
really
so fucking
explain
loud
it.
in there,
Yeah.
because I mean, what's he get? 3,000 people in there,
Yep.
and sold out every time.
Yep.
Wall to wall people. Something that I do want to circle back and give credit to Russ for on this is when he does his veterans fight down, or what is it? The veterans
The Veterans Day card. Yeah.
the Veteran Day card. All veterans that want to come to the fight get in free.
Mhm.
Bring their buddy. They come in. He does a big old salute to all the military forces. They all come in from Army. I mean, all branches.
Yeah. Any
All
branch.
branches get saluted, and all of them get in the cage. And to me, that is something cool.
Yeah.
That
it's
is
huge.
something very cool that Russ does for the community and giving back to, the people that served and everything. Because there's some of the guys I see in my classmates, old timers, men, women, people that I grew up in North Platte with that I never even knew they served
Right.
until then,
Yeah.
So that I thought that was cool that he does that. But yeah, coming forward to the St. Patty's Beatdown will be March 14th.
Mhm.
Me and you on the mic
Yeah.
once
boy.
again. And, how do people get to watch it, hear us spit the game, and watch these fights?
Yeah, so people, as far as them being able to watch it, they don't only have the opportunity to watch it, but they actually have an opportunity to support their boys here.
Yeah,
so
Absolutely.
what they have to do, they go to MidwestChampionshipFighting.com. Pretty much gives you the option whether you're buying tickets or you're buying the pay-per-view itself. There'll be two bubbles right there. Click whichever one you're picking. It'll take you to a page. Then from there, I mean, it's going to give you an option to select a fighter. And
So that fighter that they pick, that's who they give credit to. So like me and your names are on it, right?
Yep, exactly.
So your name's on it, my name's on it. Go there, and then pretty much that's who they're supporting, right?
Yep, exactly.
That's why they got a hold of it, or they can go to Jason Scott or whoever, right?
Yep, the whole pretty much every fighter that's on the card is going to be on that list.
Cool.
You, myself, obviously Russ Jones, Alan Scott.
Yeah. No one pick Russ Jones. Don't pick that motherfucker. Pick Ty Martin or Luke Dillon. Don't pick Russ Jones.
If you pick Russ Jones,
Yeah, you might get Russ Jones. You might get 86.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what. You pick us. This is what I'll do. How about this? And I'll put this on the podcast, right? Anybody that picks Ty Barker or Luke Cadillo, right, on that pay-per-view deal, you screenshot us that you purchased us that on the DMs or whatever. I will get a couple things autographed from Justin Gaethje, the champ, right now. A poster, some cool shit to give away to some lucky winner. We'll give it out. Let's do it maybe the day of the fight or the day after. We can see who all fucking, screenshot or gave us props, and we'll probably go back and look at, what Russ has for us too. We can pick a, I'll have a few prizes to give out. So, but here's the thing, you ain't gonna get if you pick Russ Jones. Ty Barker or Luke Cadillo as who you're picking to get in on that swag giveaway. That's a pretty cool thing, I think.
Yeah, that's a deal right there, man.
Yeah.
I know a lot of my friends and homies that planned on getting the fights.
Getting it, right? So
they're
there you
gonna
go.
eat that up.
Yeah.
So make sure you guys screenshot it because
We gotta know.
that is
We gotta
a
have
deal
proof
right there.
Yeah. So then we'll put it in a little hat drawing or whatever, and we'll draw them. And I'll probably get a couple hats, couple UFC hats, maybe a walkout jacket, t-shirts, posters that we have. I'll get some cool shit. I may make just a shitload of it, and we're just gonna fucking say, "Fuck you, Russ. We got this.
We taking it all.
We taking it all. We're gonna get that bag, Russ." But that's what we'll do. Okay, we're gonna give away.
No, that's awesome. Man.
So
I appreciate that.
Not only will you guys get a good night of fights for St. Patty's Beatdown to watch, and not only you hear our dumbass commentating these fights, my dumbass, I should say. Ty's actually really, really good at it. I get a little carried away, but we have fun, and you guys can actually get some out of it by subscribing and clicking your name or my name on that bitch. You might, if you click mine, you might get 2 drawings. Fuck this motherfucker. I'm just kidding, but hey. That'll be good, right?
Yeah,
I think
great.
that's good.
That's sick.
So we'll do that. Where can they go do that again at?
MidwestChampionshipFighting.com. Again, you'll pick tickets or the pay-per-view, and then it'll take you to a page where you select a fighter, and it'll take you to your little checkout. Again, screenshot that checkout with the whoever you chose, and
you'll get some
enter a pretty sick drawing.
Yeah, it's gonna get all when Justin comes back, I got a bunch of stuff that he needs to sign. I've got a bunch of posters and 8x10s stuff that he can sign too.
For sure.
So it won't just be like one and done. I'll probably have, I don't know how many he'll do for me. He'll let's just say no less than 5 things.
For sure.
5 entries, So it'll be a pretty good deal. So maybe I'll get 10. Fuck it. I'll say, don't let me push you in the trees again, motherfucker.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'll put you in the bushes again.
I saw that.
I had to bring it up, dude. It was too classic not to.
Then your ass is laying in the street.
I was crying out there. I thought he was going to kill me, dog.
I would have ran too.
That was like in 2001.
Yeah.
No, that was 2021 is what I meant to say. Yeah, and holy shit, dude. Time has flown by. It's crazy. But before we get off, I just want to bring someone on that I feel like after I've known you for a while, but just after you talking about her and everything, just what she's been through now that I hear, would you come out here real quick? Uh-oh. Everybody got to know who the real star is, right?
Right here.
So this is Erica, and I just wanted to say thank you for having his back.
Always.
It's funny because, me and my wife have a thing when we got married. I said, all I care about is when the time comes to it, you have my back and I have your back, no matter what. And I see what the story you told earlier, and I was like, I could just think of all the times that my wife's had my back because my dumbass been broke, living a dream, trying to get to a spot, and she's the only one that really believed in me.
Yeah.
So I got to give credit where credit's due because, you deserve it.
Yeah, she should have kicked my ass to the curb.
I know, you probably should have done it, right? I know. And not only that, but my ratings are going to go really high right now because you're on here now.
Yeah, gotta bring the real.
We're gonna get him up. So, but honestly, I honestly got to say thank you for having his back. Like, honestly, it just shows you what kind of person you are. And I barely even get to know you. I feel like I do on social media, but you're a solid one.
Oh, thanks for saying that, and thanks for having having us both here.
Yeah, it was good.
Great.
And to beat with this, we're gonna wrap this up, but they're gonna participate in a little commercial with me a little bit. They're gonna get a little fame on that.
Little Coors Latte.
Yeah, we're gonna have a little thing. We're gonna do a little banquet one.
Oh yeah,
Right.
love it.
So it'll be good. It'll be fun. We're gonna wing it. It's just kind of weird how these happen in my head, and we just go with it. So it's fun. But that being said, like I said, thank you, and thank you.
Appreciate you, bro.
What can people find you at?
I mean, people can find me either on Instagram, Ty Dolla.
Ty Dolla?
Ty
Damn.
Dolla. That
sounds like a stripper name right there.
Man, it's so funny. A good friend of mine, he kind of gave me that nickname, and it just stuck, and everybody calls me that. Ty Dolla. You'll hear everybody call me that now. So Ty Dolla 212 on Instagram, or feel free to follow or add me as a friend on Facebook. Just Ty Q Barker. So
Yep. All right. Well, I would say yours, but too many guys would be sliding that DMs.
Man, they already are.
We
It's all
got
good,
to bust
bro.
some bubblers up, you know.
We're not, man. Them fools don't want that.
We could have to come out of retirement time.
Yeah.
Oh no, that's cool. Like, I will say this. I'm glad that you guys are here and you guys got to experience this a little bit more. The fun's about to start now.
Let's go.
All right.
We're ready.
All right. Well, that being said, Ty, and I will say this, Miss Barker, you did a hell of a job here. You did a hell of a job. And Mama Barker too now.
Yeah.
I gotta get.
Yeah.
You did all right with this one. You did all right.
Not bad.
Not bad, huh? So that being said, one after another, Super Bowl.
Oh man, I'm honestly going with the Seahawks.
That's a smart man. I think so too.
Yeah.
I think so too. I think if we didn't lose Knicks, we would have been good. We would look pretty. But now that's all gone. That shit is sailed. I got to go with the Seahawks, dude.
Yeah.
They just look too good. You know what I mean?
They're running it right now,
They're
dude.
just
solid.
running it. So I think I'm going to bet my bag on that one. I
Yeah.
think.
I don't know if I'm
Yeah, me neither, but I'm going to bet something. All right. But that being said, all right, we out. Boom. Good job.